welcome back to another video. I'm Rob. Mel's over there. Ashton and Graceland are upstairs for nap time. We got a package in the mail. This is part 2 of NASCAR custom make and diecast. So let's get to unboxing and get this custom made diecast in the works. Let's get to it. So here we got Kyle Larson's Rich Mars Floor Circle B truck diecast that he ran back in March for the Bristol Dirt Race. The details of this truck is just absolutely magnificent. I did not realize when we were at the track that it had all these Circle B logos all throughout the black. If it'll ever focus, you can see it there, but that looks awesome. The coloring on it looks amazing. It's odd seeing Larson run a 44 truck. Every time I think of Larson, he's in the 5 or the 42 or the 57. Why won't this focus? There we go. So today's objective is to make this truck diecast look like that. He wrecked out early in the truck race. He was a favorite to win because of how much success he has on the dirt tracks, and everybody thought that he was going to come into this race and be completely dominant, but that was not the case at all. He ended up wrecking out early, and that was the aftermath, which cut his day short in the truck race. So I thought it would be cool to get this truck and make it look like that, to add to the rest of my Bristol Dirt collection custom made diecast. This is going to be fun, very interesting to do, extremely hard. We have no game plan going into this whatsoever. Oh boy, what did we get ourselves into today? Let's get to it. First steps that we got to do is unscrew the bottom of the cars. That way we can take the body off and work on the body of the truck. And then after we get that completely off, we have the cutter and we will be cutting up the body of the truck. So here we are, we got the body off the chassis here. What I did not notice about truck diecast is when you take the body off, there's no motor inside. No motor at all. So this is actually my first time taking a truck apart like this. So this is all new to me, and that's gonna be a little bit difficult. A lot harder than what I thought, because there's no place, because the hoods don't open on these trucks. Like, you can't open the hoods. So we have to make the hood open. How? I don't know. So we're gonna start off by cutting this little strip here that is right on the corner of the passenger door. Then we're gonna work our way selves up until the front of the truck. That way get that part out, cut whatever we need here, and just blend it into the hood. So far we got this all cut back. We can't bend it back anymore. If not, this whole piece is gonna cut right off, so we need to be very more careful with that part. But we still can hammer it and do whatever we need to this part to make it look like this wrecked piece here. It looks like they have a little bit of tape, bare bond tape that will go here, but I will add that last. But I do believe our next step is to start cutting different not perfect cuts all throughout here, and then work our way up to the front of the nose, because what's going to need to happen is this front of the nose is going to need to be loose, and we somehow or the other gonna need to make this hood all crunched up, which I have no idea how we're gonna do that. But our next step that we need to worry about is working our way up, then we'll worry about that. When I said I needed to be careful, I really meant that I needed to be freaking careful. I just broke this piece off by hammering that and accidentally hitting into there, which made that completely loose and it broke off. As you seen in that time lapse, we got it back on, and then I went to go put the tape on and hammer it again, and it fell back off. So this piece is gonna sit and be the last piece we do when we're all done, because we're not fighting with that anymore. So we got the tape all on, it's all cut up into the hood. Next up is now to cut down into the nose and the hood. There and there, and we got to figure out how we are going to crunch up that hood somehow, so that's going to be interesting. Well, we got this front of the truck all cut, the hood here all cut. Took a lot longer than I expected, definitely a lot harder than anticipated. Now the next part is to crunch up this hood up on this side and this side. See where it's crunched up here and there? And that's what we are gonna have to do to this hood, and somehow or the other pull the nose here outwards. And then after that, add a little other details like Camping World, where it's like falling off here at the truck. Do that and then add the dirt to it, and then it should be complete. But we still got a little ways to go. So we're at a standstill here. I got the hood completely cut around, so we're able to move the hood a little bit up and down, but if we keep moving it up and down, it's gonna end up breaking here and here, and we definitely do not need that. But to bend this metal sheet here on the hood to make it look like the wrecked car in the picture is just extremely hard, and we've put a lot of our muscles to it, and we can't do it, and it's just, we're at a standstill at the moment until we can think of something. So right now we're gonna put the truck back on the oh my gosh, I'm a loss for words on this one right now. This is at the part of the project where it's getting very frustrating and it's just becoming a big pain in the ass to do. We've gotten this far. I mean, we still gotta somehow glue this piece here that completely broke off. Still gotta do the hood. This is becoming very frustrating. Very hard. I knew it was gonna be hard, but I didn't think it was gonna be this frustrating to do. But we're getting there. After lots of struggle, I was able to get the hood off of the truck. Now, the fun part is trying to bend this hood as much as we can upwards. Black tape is over it so we don't scratch the hood up anymore. Truck is almost complete. Got the hood all bent up. I am not going to bend it any further. If not, it'll snap in half. But I think it looks pretty alright. Next up, to get the little side fender piece glued back on. And then after that, we get the dirt to place all over the truck. And then we will call it quits on this truck for now, until we think of something else that we can do to make it look a little bit better, but this is just gonna have to do as is after we get it all complete here. We have, yeah, right. I wonder if I caught that or not. We are nearing the end of this custom die cast. We are now gonna be adding the dirt onto it. Gonna get a little bit of spray glue to spray on it so the dirt can stay on properly. And then we will call it quits on this die cast for today. And here is what we are calling the final product of this custom Kyle Larson raced wrecked diecast. Not the best that I thought it was gonna be. Thought it'd be a lot better. Definitely doesn't look exactly like the pictures. There's so much I can't do because of how thick the metal is, and I don't have the right tools to cut it down to size where it needs to be. So here we are. Here is the final product of our custom-made Bristol diecast for Kyle Larson, along with Kevin Harvick's Hunt Brothers pizza truck diecast that he ran, as well as Kevin Harvick's Busch light dirt car, and Ryan Blaney's wrecked dirt car from Bristol. Got 4 cars down. One more to go, which will be part 3, and potentially having part 4 with a Chase Briscoe diecast that he also ran at Bristol with damage. Still by far my favorite one is definitely the Ryan Blaney, for sure. And then my next would have to go probably with the Hunt Brothers pizza, then the Kyle Larson truck, and Harvick's Busch Light. After, it still looks wet, but that's actually dry still, which I'm very surprised on how that turned out. So we are gonna end part 2 right here, and part 3 should be here pretty soon, probably within the next couple weeks, if not next month. And then we will have a stacked, well, semi-stacked field of dirt raced used custom diecast. Thanks for coming along for part 2. We are ending it there. I'm Rob. That's Mel. Grace and Ashton are upstairs for bedtime, and we will see you next time. Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.